We're on Makkot Perak Aleph Mishnah 10, ninth Mishnah in the first chapter of Masechet Makkot. We're talking about Tziruf of Eidim. Tziruf means a combination of witnesses, combining them from two pairs into one pair. And we said in the last Mishnah that Rabbi said that when are testimony, when are more than two people combined together, Bizman Shit Ruben, when they issued the warning to the defendant together. But if they didn't issue the warning together, then they're considered separate people. They're just watchers. They're not adim. They're not witnesses, and they're watchers, not witnesses. And therefore, if one of them is found out to be ineligible to serve as a witness, that doesn't disqualify the entire group. So the Mishnah follow continues and says, "Hayu shnaim ro'im oto michalon zeh." Picture in your mind, you have an alleyway, and above the alleyway there are two windows on the side. And two people are watching from one window on the top, and two people are watching from another window. And one of them is warning in the middle. Okay, so now the guy in the warning in the middle, okay, and they hear the warning. So each one hears the warning, each side hears the warning. If at least one person, so you have four people on one side, four people on the other side, one guy in the middle saying, don't kill Bart, okay? And they hear the warning, so now they're hearing the warning. You can just imagine. So when when part of some of them, at least one of them, ro'in elu et elu, sees each other. So I mean, in the window. I mean, if they're visible, one of them at least can see part of the other group, and one of them see part of the other group. Hare elu edut achat. They're considered one band, one group of testimony, and therefore, if one of them is found to be karev pasul, then they're all. Ve'im lav, and if not, but if they can't see each other at all, hare elu shtei eduyot. They're considered two separate bands of witnesses. The Bartanura adds an important point. The Bartanura says, if they see not just see one, if they see each other, but hamatreh misaref imakacha laidim. If the person warning matreh from hatra'ah, the guy warning, he mitzaref, he joins the group of witnesses. Shehu ro'eh otam v'hem ro'im oto. He says them, and they see him when he does the warning. Therefore, the fikach im hayu shtei kitot sheb'shnei chalonot ro'im oto. So if they only can see him, mitzarfim elu im elu v'hem kulam edut achat. So the Bartanura says they don't actually have to see each other. They bizman shemikzatam ro'im elu et elu. Mikzatam means so they're two up top and they don't see each other. They're blocked or whatever, but they see him. So he sees them, they see him. He sees them, and they see him. So therefore, they are mitztarev. The guy giving the warning makes them all one group, and therefore, they are if one of them is karuv pasul, they're all gone. But if they can't, then there's two ways to do it. Lefikach im nitzeit achad mehem zol me'emet hu vehen neheragin mashniap tura. Okay, if one of, let's say you have these two groups, okay, and they don't see each other, they can't see each other. So they all came and gave testimony, but one of the pairs, another witness testimony, another group coming along and said, "How could you testify about Pasai Chobab doing the murder? You were never there. You were with us at another time." So therefore, the defendant is killed because of the kosher witnesses. The hen and the pair that had hazama are both killed. Okay, meaning they tried, and bad luck. They tried to testify and have him be executed about a case where he was going to be executed anyway. And the second group is ptura, is exempt, meaning they testified and they came and offered testimony. Rabbi Yossi says, "Le'olam ein neheragin ad shiu pi shnei edav matrim ba." Rabbi Yossi says, no, the two witnesses have to actually in themselves issue the hatra'ah. Shne'amar, as it says, al pi shnai medim. So remember, we're learning out this pasuk of al pi shnai medim or shosha edim. So Rabbi Yossi says, let's look at the pasuk. Al pi shnai medim teaches another thing, that the two edim have to be al pi. They not only have to testify, they have to issue the warning as well. Dabar acher, another halacha, al pi shnai medim. What do we learn from this pasuk of al pi shnai medim? Shelo tehei Sanhedrin shoman mipiat meturgaman. The Sanhedrin can't hear testimony as hearsay from a translator. Okay, that's why there's a famous thing that the members of Sanhedrin knew all 70 languages. So you don't have to know all 70 languages, but if they're going to do it in Croatian, they better find judges who understand Croatian. They don't have to put a melitz, an interpreter, an advisor between them. That is the halacha. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Harav Simcha B'Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.